I've been on YouTube for quite some years already. I've published around like 300 videos on different channels and different ideas, but this one is different. This one is about legacy. I have a few thoughts and reasons why I'm starting this channel right now that is different than what anybody else is telling you. Because YouTube is more than just a means to make money. It's more than just a way to like share your ideas and get likes and comments. All that doesn't matter, and that's why this channel is already changing my life as it is today, with like maybe 5 views per day and 5 subscribers so far. Because there is an underlying thing that changes YouTube from all the other media types out there. And this is, YouTube is around long enough and it's sustaining videos for a long time. And I can share my videos and save them all in one spot. And in today's video, I'm going through the 3 main principles that I think everybody should start a YouTube channel. You may want to publish them public, you may just want to have them private, but there is an interesting side effect if you start publishing videos. The first one is clarity of mind. So I like journaling, I like writing my thoughts down, I like to prepare my notes for the videos in the journal here, and the funny thing with that is, I have so many different journal books now out here. I have a full stack. I've written through probably like 15 of these little booklets, field notes, already this year. So I'm just running through them so fast. So it helps me to get my thoughts on paper. But what's even better is if I actually hear me say what I think, because this is not just going into the void. So that's the difference from journaling on paper and video journaling. Some topics on YouTube is that I actually work with you guys. You watch it, so we have a conversation. We have a relationship. And so I'm here putting more effort into my thoughts because I know that you might watch it. And that is something where it gives you purpose. Like, I'm not just scribbling down notes. I'm intentional because I want you to get better in life. I want you to learn from my mistakes so you don't repeat them over and over again. Like, I can save you all that time, all that money, and help you step by step from where I'm at. I can help you get to my point. While I'm doing that, I'm still looking forward and trying to figure out the next steps. And so this is something that is so much undervalued, and I think that clarity of mind is so important when it comes to YouTube. And that is something that no other social media platform does in the same way. The next thing is it keeps me on track. It gives me one thing to do each morning is to get ready, to write my notes for the day, to get the videos prepared, and to be like, okay, so this is what I'm going to talk about today, because I think that is the next logical step. And on that way, I do improve. I do get better. I think that the videos now, my presentation, my language is getting more clear and more like fluent. I'm not an English native speaker, although I married an American. My wife is American, but my native language is German, and so I need to practice speaking in English. And this is another thing. So it gives me focus on the task I need to do for the day, because first, I want to produce a video per day for you guys. The second thing is I need to do something to actually have something to talk about in the videos. And that's the major driver that keeps me accountable. And that's something that I think is so undervalued for a solopreneur like me. I'm building a business. It's not my first business is not this YouTube channel, and also not the ideas that come out of that. My first business is an outdoor adventure for families that I'm trying to grow, and that is important for me to like continue, so I have lessons to share here. And then probably the most important step of them all, the most important aspect of it for everything is it's the start of a legacy. And think of your YouTube channel as the legacy. This is probably, yeah, it's the dearest to my heart and the most influential on my actions, because I want to see my son grow up, and I want to share the lessons I learned with him along the way. I want to have good content for him. I want to have good lessons for him that school won't teach him, that only life can teach. And it's hard because we sometimes don't remember what was like 5 years ago, our like state, what we did, what we didn't do. And so it's just important to share that legacy, that step by step. You can make it clear. And so this is why I'm also intentional with what I share, because I want my son to be able to watch the videos and me not being ashamed of them. Like, of the content, maybe of the, like, here, this is how goofy I was when I was like filming my first video, but that's fine. It's about that legacy, because that's something that you can't change anymore. And the difference is we have we have videos available now. It's not difficult or expensive to get the setup to actually film some videos. It's not. So what it used to be, and that's the hard lesson that I learned with that, is, so my family, we took pictures, but also not many. I know my mom wrote a few like booklets when I was a really young child about like thoughts that happened, but those go only like I think till first grade or something. I don't see many of the notes after that. And so my mom passed away a year and a half ago, and I wish that there would be a way where I could ask her for advice, because I cherish her opinion. I cherish her thoughts. And I wish there would have been a way where she could have started filming or documenting her life and thoughts. And I know that she wasn't much of a tech fan. So I think she like never seen any of my YouTube videos of the last years, but we spoke about it, we talked about it on the phone, but that is gone now that she's passed. And so it's just something where that's a reflection of myself, where I'm like, okay, so it would have been great to have more things, more memories written out or documented from my mom. And so this is why I'm filming this YouTube video. And I know that this might be a bit long-winded, but the point is I can share my thoughts, I can share my stories, my wins, my losses, my failures, and document them. And then like I don't know like how long I'll live. Nobody knows that. And so my mom passed away when she was 55. Just about like half a year before my son was born. So that's not on our control, but what it is that I can document my journey now. My son is too young to talk to remember what I do right now and how our life is with trying to start a business and raise a family and start a family. And so this is why I'm sharing some of it on YouTube, the business side of it, and the personal side of it. I'll have the like notes in my journals, because I don't think everything needs to be on YouTube. But when he's growing up, he can watch what I did to actually see that I've done it. I've been in his shoes. I've struggled in life. And that way, even when I'm gone in 50 years and 60 years, I don't know, I still have a piece of me documented. And that's kind of nice to know that the journey that I'm on, all the things that I tried in business aren't lost. I have documented them, and so I can also rewatch them later on. And this is, I think, the biggest thing that changed my life and my attitude with YouTube is to document the journeys, to document the steps. And I know that Gary Vee has talked about it. Just do something and document it. It's not about being the best expert. It's about being honest with the journey. I've seen that a few other times, but I think with the most people, it's always about getting the most views. That's not what matters. It's the views that from the right people that matter. And so if you stuck around it for that long, I'm happy you did. I'm glad to have you be part of my journey. So if you have thoughts on this, comment below. I would love to have a chat with you about the legacy that you are going to build.